What up, guys? This is Mr. Wood on the podcast tonight with SMOOV TV Network, made that chick network.
What's the name of your joint,
What it would?
bro? You don't even know.
What would? And so,
Man, give me that joint, man. This is SMOOV TV Network Podcast, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a guest today on I Wish a Nigga Would podcast, you know what I'm saying? That's your host right over there, Mr. Wood, you know what I mean? And just trying to give him a start, you know what I mean? So we're going to go ahead and kick it off, you know what I'm saying, with the first question that he may have, you know what I mean? I'm going to go ahead and let you do that, though.
okay, I wanna know, why do men go after the woman first?
What you mean by that?
Like, sometimes the men be scared, sometimes they don't know how to approach a good female.
This is Wayne Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? First of all, it's Wayne Review. And what was the name of that spot? What was the name of that spot? Yeah.
Oh, y'all went to the best chicken
Yeah.
spot.
I don't know about that.
Don't play.
I give it about a might have to give it about a 3. Nah, maybe a 2 to be honest. About a 2. You know what I'm saying? About a 2.
I disagree because I ate that legend before.
Bro.
I like
Are
it.
you really want to play Legends?
Bro, here you go. Legends chicken for real. You know what I'm saying? Legends chicken. What do you think about it?
I used legend chicken is pretty good. I give them about an 8 because
1 out of 5, bro. Out of 5.
I give them a 5 because they good actually. They cook their chicken nice how you want it. Even they subs, I like they Phillies too. With everything. So I used to go to Legends all the time to go get my food.
So that's where y'all got these wings at Legends, huh? You got these wings at Legends. Okay. Do me a favor and open up your phone so I can see the yeah I mean. In the meantime, the question was pretty much about men approaching women.
Yeah.
Thanks again for letting Maria come to work with me today, Mr. Castaneda. Come on.
I don't understand. Let me sit back a little bit.
Hey, can I please put you on
And relax.
Walking in.
I don't understand what you mean by that. Man, when it comes to approaching women, you feel me? I want to say it's without any hesitation. But always,
Hey, can I please put you on
A lot of nerve walking.
yo, just mute your phone. Mute your phone first of all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in no rush to make nothing happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, hold on. Just in case yeah, so when it comes to approaching women, man, number one, I always like to have a feel for the room. You know, I don't always just go straight in when it comes to approaching a woman, even though the game don't change. I tell you that much. The game don't change. You know what I'm saying? From whether it was 10 years ago, you know what I'm saying? The game don't change, but I always have a feel for the room when it comes to approaching women. What I mean by that is just because you like what you see don't mean you can always go right at it, you know, because that woman might have a man that's on the other side, you know what I'm saying, of the, let's just say, food court or something like that, you know, or the other side of the store, you know. Be observant, you know what I'm saying? Be observant, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of a situational kind of guy when it comes to approaching women. I always like to say I never just go right in, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's rare that I would ever just go right in, you know. It's always situational, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want it to seem like, hey, you just ran up on me, hey, can I get your number, you know, or something like that. It's always situational, you know. That way it just feels so genuine, and it don't even feel like, you know, I'm actually trying to get your number or something like that. But to help men as far as getting approaching women, I think that they should just put themselves in front of more women, number one. And to be honest, you'd be surprised how many women you actually see on a day-to-day basis. But the first thing you got to do is get the heck out of the house. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't going to see no women in the house, you know. So in order to approach them or had the opportunity to have her throw herself at you, you know what I'm saying? So that happens as well. That happens as well, you know what I'm saying? While you are trying to approach them whole time, you know what I'm saying? They might be trying to get approached. You got to look for that too, you know what I'm saying? Like, because girls that don't want you to approach them, number one, they ain't going to make no eye contact with you. You know what I'm saying? You ever walk on one side of the street or of the sidewalk, and she either gets further away from you, you know, try to do like that belly out kind of motion or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how I'm gonna say scary or intimidating you are, you know what I'm saying? If she's a little white girl and you got on a pooch icy, she might not, or she's an older white lady, you know what I mean? You got on a pooch icy, she might belly out, you know what I mean? Because she's afraid of you. Or if you a big jolly green guy, you know what I'm saying? She might, you know, want to belly out, you know what I'm saying? So it's just mad signs and stuff like that, you know what I mean, that you got to look for. But what signs do you look for?
The signs I look for is they want to give you they stop or want to give a conversation to you, or
wait a minute. When you say stop and give, so today I was just talking to a guy and he was going around waving at all the women and stuff like that. Like any woman that was, you know, in the vicinity while we were doing our job, he's waving at them. And I'm like, why are you doing that? I really don't think that men should greet women unless their move is to really, you know what I'm saying, go at them. You know what I mean? If that ain't your move to actually go at them for real, I'm like, yo, why are you doing all that? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I'm just being nice or whatever. I said, now I can understand if you were really being nice. That means that you would really wave to everybody, whether they were unattractive or attractive, whether they were women or whether they were men. You would wave at everybody. You would speak to everybody. But no, you really are technically trying to book them. And it comes down as catcalling. I can't stand when men catcall women. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much you across the room or you across the block and you yelling, you know what I'm saying, gestures that she's sexy or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, the only kind of catcalling I may do is wait up. You know what I'm saying? Like wait up or something like that. Like, but that's not catcalling. That's actually me communicating to you, telling you, hey, wait up. You know what I'm saying? Why are you walking so fast? You know what I mean? Like, you know, slow down. Now I got the mic. You can just talk. It'll hear you.
So when I speak to a woman, I walk straight up to them and say, I'm going after what I want.
Okay.
If I want you, I'm going to get you. And a female, like, it might, that works, but sometimes I do get numbers off of it. Like, I had a little situation a couple weeks ago. I was walking down the street. I was just getting off the bus. So, a girl came and asked me for $1. Because she said, I don't want to be a bum, but I'm hungry. Can you help me get something to eat? I said, sure. And so I said, here you $1. And then I said, hold on, walk with me. Let me go make you a sandwich or something. And she was like, oh, your smile just caught my eyes. And as you being a gentleman. I wasn't trying to holler. I was minding my business, but I was coming back from a job interview. And so anything can happen while you're walking down the streets. So
You made her a sandwich, bro, and then what happened?
I ended up getting the number, and something else happened after that.
Wait a minute. Not the day of, not the same day. You ain't made that happen the same day.
Yes, I did.
No way. You made a hell of a sandwich, yo.
I had made a triple stacker for her. And I made sure she had tea, some cheese nits, and a pickle.
Yeah, clearly you made sure she had the pickle.
Yeah, I did.
So, why would you have sex with her so fast?
So it was just a situation, like
It just happened.
it just happened.
So that goes into the next question, you know what I'm saying, that I'm going to ask you. You know what I mean? First of all, thank you for having me on your podcast, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, the I Wish a Nigga Would podcast, hosted by Christian Wood. You know what I mean? I think that's fire, bro. You know what I mean? I think that is fire. But anyway, why are men so quick to just have sex with women, bro? Like, they don't even care to get to know the woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, why they just want to, you know what I'm saying, why does it seem like they just so quick to, you know what I'm saying, just get into the panties, man?
Because some females like that. They want to show their body off and want that attention. And so the man hormones jump up, and then they want them to, and then it happens.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, you know what I'm saying?
Like what you was talking about on your last podcast, like how the girl dress. If you give them that attention, the lust will come.
So you're saying our lust overtakes our thinking?
Yes, because we thinking with that at the bottom instead of with this.
Okay, we thinking with the wrong head.
Yes.
Thinking with the wrong head. So I wonder if women hormones work like that as well.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they think with their... Do they think with the wrong head?
Yeah, they think with the wrong head when they drinking, or if they really in the position that they didn't have it for a long time.
Okay. If they just, if they ain't really have it for a long time, you know what I'm saying?
They ready to have.
They ready to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's definitely. I'm gonna tell you right now. When it come to sex, I'm similar to the Thriller in Manila. Bitch coming bigger, the corner filler. Well, if it's stiff tongue goes stiff, bigger squeeze it to make it fit. The shit. I got the back of Rough Rider in the back of the Pathfinder. Y'all know the bars, yo. You know what I mean, yo, R.I.P. Biggie's bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to spit them bars. You know what I'm saying? But there's no emotion.
Yeah.
When it comes to
the sexual.
When it comes to sex for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, for a lot of women, for a lot of men, it's really just getting that. It's really just releasing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could care less about getting to know you unless
I want to get to marry you or be with you.
Nah, man, unless it's love at first sight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, every woman is not meant to be I'm gonna just say toys, used and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone, not everyone. I mean, will it come with it?
Yes.
Yes, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, bro, some of them, you know what I'm saying. Like, it really is love at first sight. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever experienced love at first sight?
Yes. I mean,
how does it feel, bro? How does love at first sight feel?
It feels amazing, but I felt like I made a mistake because
you got the girl pregnant, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, yo, tell me about the story, you know what I mean, where you got a where she told you, you know what I'm saying, she need $300, you know what I'm saying, for abortion money. You know what I mean? What happened with that, bro?
Oh, so basically, I was messing with this chick, and then she was talking about she was pregnant, and she hit me up on my phone talking about, I need your help to get an abortion.
And how much abortion costs? Like $300, $400, something like that?
Yeah.
But you don't want to get an abortion, though.
No.
Okay.
I don't believe in abortion because I'm a Christian. Because
it's murder.
It's murder to our...
It's murder. You know what I'm saying? The little angels. They're murdering the little angels. You know what I'm saying? And we should not murder little angels. Little innocent angels. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're not ready for the baby. You should not murder the little baby.
Yeah. But at the same time, she did it without my permission. And so I couldn't do nothing about it.
Hey, yo, they say that button screen. That drink about the buzz. Hold on, they can hear you. They can hear you, you know what I mean? But yo, look.
Hey, I picked up a little bit of weight. I thought I could fit my shoes, but...
Nah, so did I. I was, you know what I mean, not to get into see fit or whatnot, but, you know, I had lost 50 pounds and then lost 50 pounds, put on muscle, and then gained 10, 20 back, you know what I'm saying? And now the body is just up and down. The body is just a seesaw right now, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and really to the point where I just gotta, you know, bro, you need to get a new one on you. You need to get a new shirt on you, bro. But listen, yo. Don't worry about them. You know what I'm saying? Because love at first sight, man.
It's amazing, though.
If it's amazing, you know what I mean? I can't tell you whether... I can tell you it's no different, though. Love at first sight and lust at first sight is very similar, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But the love at first sight... the love at first sight comes very it could come with communication, yo. If we have like that conversation that really hits, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't really talking about conversation as far as like, oh, she's so smart. She likes to talk about astronomical things and stuff like that. I ain't really talking about that, you know what I'm saying? But like when a girl starts talking about fantasy football, like for some reason, like that's mad cool to me. You know what I mean? Like if she talks fantasy football, I don't care how ugly the girl is. She's that. She's that, to be honest with you. If she starts talking fantasy football, she's that. You know what I mean? So it's like, or, gosh, what else? Girls that play video games. You know what I'm saying? Like, if girls that play video games, you know what I'm saying? If we in the arcade together, you know what I'm saying, on a first date. If we in the arcade together on the first date and we really, you know what I'm saying, playing these games and she competitive and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, that could turn into love at first sight for me. You know what I mean? But it's hard to, but all that stuff is still, hold on. All that stuff still is talking about the first date and not the initial love at first sight. You know what I mean? And of course, the love at first sight is all physical in a way. It's all physical. In a way, you know what I mean? What you about to do? All right. Yeah, man, that love at first sight is all physical, for the most part. The look in a woman's eyes, man, her skin, the beauty, you know what I'm saying? I love the yellow joints, you know what I'm saying? I love the high, you know what I mean? I love the red bone joints, you know what I'm saying? Or big ass glasses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she lighter skin and big ass glasses. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I like that shit. So stuff like that, like the nerdy type girl, but at the same time, she'll throw hands with you. You feel me? Like she's still around the way. But she nerdy, you feel me? You know, that's like love at first sight. Natural wearing hair girl. The weave don't really do it for me, you know what I'm saying? The natural wearing hair girl. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this dude really went to go change his shirt. Yo, y'all really made this man go change his shirt. Now we looking like two big Christmas trees, you know what I'm saying, over here. Now we look. Yo, why you gonna change this shirt, yo? You don't have to grab it.
I just want to go change my shirt so people can stay off of me talking about his shirt look like it had pop buttons. You should give him a blanket to cover up his shirt.
Yo, why would you change your shirt, yo? Like you feeding into them, bro. But forget all that, yo. Let me keep talking about, you know what I'm saying, love at first sight, you know what I mean? But like, so that's just, you know, and the voice. Like, it's like the voice can hit me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got like I just want to say like a unique voice. You know what I mean? Like the kind of voice that just makes me say like, yo, I wonder how you sound when I'm cracking you. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of voice for real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got another question, Smooth.
Yo, but I'm not done with love at first sight, yo. I'm not done with love at first sight. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think you understand.
I do understand.
Yeah, I mean, this kind of love at first sight will make you want to say, yeah, I mean, will you marry me? Will you marry me? You know what I'm saying? Like, the kind of love at first sight that make you want to risk it all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You got that? Have you ever felt that love at first sight that make you want, yo, you can have it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, tight love at first sight. You know what I'm saying? You just, yeah, but that's love at first sight, though. I don't even know what even made me, you know.
So,
Yeah, you girls with you big ass glasses, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I like 'em, like Biggie said, I like them educated so I can bust all on their glasses.
Okay, so when you walk down the road
Yeah.
and see a man beating up a woman, what would you do?
I ain't gonna lie. So my first initial thought is to mind my daggone business. You know what I'm saying? That's my first initial thought. You know, mind my business for real. You know what I'm saying? That's the first initial thought. But the sucker in me, to be honest, you know what I'm saying, like the love for women as a nah, man.
So, if you walking down the street and a woman get her ass beat, you just gonna mind your goddamn business.
My first initial thought.
You just gonna mind your goddamn business. Are you serious?
Hold on,
A man whooping on that woman's
Look,
ass. I
look.
don't give a fuck what she do. You don't put your hands on her when she.
Wait,
Some
my
women
first.
can beat you, some women can't. But you don't put your hands on a woman. That's the same way you don't want nobody putting their hands on your mother, your aunt, your sister, your niece, your granddaughter, your daughter.
I know.
So you gon' or your daughter get her ass, so you gonna stand there and let a nigga whoop on her ass? No, you not. The same way you wanna sit up there and not let a nigga whoop on her ass, the same way when a woman on the street get her ass whooped, you should intervene. Now, in some cases, you should. If that nigga talking about something, he got a gun. Okay, wait a minute,
But
hold on.
that's the thing. So you just say in some cases you should intervene, but if the dude pops out and say he got a gun, you feel me? That's the thing. Like I personally know women that love the toxicity. You know what I mean? The toxicity or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like they argue, fight with their man every week. I don't know their backstory. I mess around and get it. How about this? I mess around and jump into that fight, trying to save her. And then now,
Both of them turn on you.
yeah, and then both of them turn on me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, like, I'm going to mind my daggone business. You feel me? Because I tell you what I am going to do. Even though my first initial thought, because I was going to say, like, my heart wouldn't let that happen, to be honest. Like, even though I say, Jason, mind your business, really, what'll end up happening is I'ma yell. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? Hey! Stop all that. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll work right there. You know what I'm saying? That might work right there. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he see me, you know, stature and stuff like that, he may stop. You know what I'm saying? Hands up. Hey, stop. What are you doing? Leave her alone. That's the first thing. Just say something. Just say something. You don't have to. Go ahead.
So in that situation, I will, for one, I would jump in it. It don't matter because I would think about, hey, if that's my daughter getting beat up on the side of the road, the father figure would come out to me.
So, yo,
I'm a protector. A man always supposed to protect a woman. It don't matter what it's going through. Even if you have to take that bullet for them.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was in situations where a man was chasing down a woman, beating her up, and I saved her. I was in that situation for real. Yeah, of course I was on duty though. You know what I'm saying? I was paid to save her. But I really could have turned my back and act like I ain't see nothing because I ain't want to deal with paperwork. But I ran to her rescue. You know what I'm saying? So with that right there, in my heart, I know I might be saying, yo, mind your business. But no, I'm not going to let a woman get beat up. You know what I'm saying? But no matter how much I want to mind my business, I probably can't. But it'll get you killed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, women putting themselves in that situation can really get you killed. You know what I mean? Because, come on, man. We already been told her to leave. Somebody probably already been told her to leave homie, you know what I'm saying? And she want to keep on going back, you know what I'm saying, to homie for real. No matter the reason. Because she's attached to him, you know what I'm saying? And she's still getting the hands put on her for real. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So, like, yeah, like, sometimes it takes women years before they finally leave an abusive relationship and stuff like that. And I'm supposed to intervene when she's emotionally attached? If once a woman's emotionally attached, you know what I mean? It's really hard for her to get off.
I had a situation.
And that's the toxic situation right there.
I had a situation like that too because my homegirl, she was in an abusive relationship, but I stood up for her like, yo.
And after she finally left the guy, she still wasn't with you, was she?
I didn't expect her to be with me because at the end of the day, I looked at her as my sister, and like I wanted to protect her like a big brother.
I feel like when men do stuff like that, it's never genuine. Meaning, like, they never go out their way to try to save a woman without, and really be Superman and say, okay, ma'am, have a nice day. I don't think men really look out to save women and say, okay, ma'am, have a nice day. A lot of times, can I take you out? You know what I'm saying? After I done did my whole all right, let me get the number. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's never genuine when they even do it anyway.
It's some men out there it's genuine. It's just it depends how the situation goes.
For sure. Like if I'm at work on my security stuff, yeah, it's genuine if I save someone, you know what I'm saying, and I don't need nothing out of it or something like that. Mm-hmm. But wouldn't you like something out of it?
Not all the time, because you don't know what God will bless you with at the end of the day.
So you doing Lord's work. I ain't mad at you for doing Lord's work. I ain't mad at you for doing Lord's work, you know what I'm saying? But don't go talking about, you know what I'm saying, doing the Lord's work, you know what I'm saying, and you can't keep your penis in your pants, bro. You're giving the women the pickle on the first date. Yo, you had sex with a homeless woman, yo. Real talk. Technically, you had sex with a homeless woman, bro. She was hungry, bro.
Why you have to put it out like that?
When you said I'm trying to get $1 so I could get something to eat, she sounded homeless, and so you brought her in, made her a sandwich, cleaned her up a little bit, probably, and then you fucked her, yo. You took advantage of this woman when she was vulnerable and hungry, yo.
I did not.
That's what you did. Hey, yo, it be some bad joints, though, that be homeless, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just down on their luck, bro.
It always can happen.
I got a question.
Yes.
So why you didn't clean her up so she could be your girl? She homeless, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had sex with her.
Mm-hmm.
Why not clean her up and make her?
So she said, why you did not clean her up to be your girl? You had sex with her. Why you did not continue seeing her? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to grab the mic.
So, yeah, I'm still talking to her, but she been bluffing.
Okay.
But
you gotta understand something, right?
yeah,
A woman gonna think you bluffing.
no,
Yes, women really be thinking your ass is bluffing. Yo, you had sex with that woman on the first day.
Just put it over there.
Uh-huh.
No. Just put the mic like towards right there so they can hear what she said.
You had sex with that woman on the first day.
mm-hmm.
The first day you met her, right?
Yes.
Women go through emotional stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
And yo, why the fuck did I do that? Why the fuck did I lay down with this man? I barely know him. We go through emotional trauma. emotional things, turmoil. I can't get the word out. Anyway, women go through emotional stuff. Like women get tired of being used, and that's probably what happened to her. But put her on the street. You don't know her story. You probably did what the last person did to her.
If you tell her how you really feel about her the night and you would better cry.
You about to cry.
Yeah.
Boy.
So.
Wait a minute. First of all, she gonna think you a joke. The first time you had sex with this woman, you gonna cry. Okay, she's gonna think you a joke, and this coming from a woman. She gonna think you a joke. Secondly, you should have just fed her. If you had any intentions of getting to know her, you should have just kept her coming around you. Hey, let me feed you. Let me. Do you want to take a bath? Wait. Let me finish.
I do that.
Let me finish. Hey, do you need to take a bath? Do you need a shower? Do you need some clean clothes? Let me buy you something to wear. Let her come. See, you threw out the net, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't catch the fish because you went about it wrong.
Were you trying to catch the fish?
This time I was trying to catch the fish.
Okay, but you did it wrong. Instead of throwing your net out there, right? You went and fixed her something to eat. That was your good gesture right there.
Mm-hmm.
You should have kept throwing the net out and let her bite. Let her come to you. You didn't let her come to you. No. You didn't let her come to you because you had sex with her the first time you met her. That's where y'all men go wrong with women at. We not a car. We not cars. It ain't Burger King. You can have it your way.
Why would he want to make a homeless woman his girl though?
First of all, you don't know her backstory. Sometimes people have bad backstories. She could have been raped. She could have been molested. You don't know her backstory. You don't know her backstory.
You don't want a girl that has been raped and molested as your girlfriend either. As your wife either.
Wait a minute, hold up. Then you don't want half of the black woman. You don't want a black woman there. You don't want. If that's the case, half the women in the United States, and it's a known fact, half the women in Baltimore City have been touched by somebody. Mm-hmm.
But that's why they got mental issues, and that's why it's so hard to
Not all of them have been. No, don't even go there. Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
Like, it's very hard, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it's not. No, it's not. Because if that woman fear her Lord, and put it in God's hand and seek forgiveness, forgive those people, it's not hard.
Right. And that's where it comes from, number one. Seek the Lord in forgiveness. You know what I mean? She has to forgive the people that did her wrong. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, the women that have been touched or I'm gonna just say touched, the fact is they never got over it. So it's hard to build a relationship and a family with a woman that has that background because she hasn't got over it. You know what I'm saying? So in order for her to get over it, she can seek counseling, but I say she just gotta seek God. You know what I mean? And it comes with forgiveness. You know what I mean? You forgive them for you, not for them. You know what I'm saying? So that they not in your head rent free for real. That line.
And it was crazy today.
Not your job to fix a broken.
Oh,
you can save them though.
Excuse me, I'm talking, sir. Today I was about to put a ring on it.
You was about to put a ring on what?
Her finger.
The homeless girl?
Yes.
So she really was homeless.
She's not homeless, but she's in a situation.
Okay. Hey, yo, let me talk about these homeless chicks, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, not really homeless chicks, but girls that be in the shelter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? It be some bad joints in that shelter, for real. You know what I mean? Hold on. It be some bad joints in that shelter, you know what I'm saying? That be really down and out. You know what I mean? That really be down and out, for real, you know what I'm saying? And they be having a shelter with the kids and stuff like that. And
actually, I know the shelters that do it. It's called Eastside Family Shelter. It's in It's near Towson.
like, you can
Franklin
really,
Square.
yeah, yo, like, you can really park your car, you know what I'm saying, not too far from there, you know what I'm saying, wait for them to bop to the store, you know what I'm saying, and they be ready to go, you know what I'm saying, like, because they be just looking for opportunity, you know, but they really be bad, but they just be down and out. They don't got mental issues just because they homeless.
Right.
You're not mental just because you're homeless, for real, you know what I'm saying, like, if I just kicked you out, you know what I'm saying, because you got caught doing something stupid, you're homeless, especially if you ain't got nobody else to lean on. You know what I'm saying? So you homeless, but you still bad.
See, I was better put a ring on it today. I was begging on one knee because this was the first sight love.
Oh, it was love at first sight?
Yes. And it was supposed to be a surprise to her today. But she bluffed me. I called her about like 10 times today.
You ain't called her 10 times. Why would you do that?
We supposed to have been watching movies together and everything.
Y'all was supposed to, okay.
We supposed to linked up today, and I felt like
Wait, maybe her phone ran out of minutes.
her phone didn't run out of minutes.
I'm sorry, yo.
I was supposed to fix it for her today.
Oh, you turned her phone on?
No,
Oh, okay.
I was supposed to, like, because she said she couldn't get her text messages and everything else. You know, I'm a tech freak, so I was better help her out. I stayed on the phone with her for like 3 hours. She supposed to call me when she got out the shower and come meet me.
Yeah.
But never did. So I felt like my heart was hurting today. That's why I was agitated earlier today. When a female bluffed me out, it breaks my heart.
Why don't you just call another one over?
See, I'm not no cheater. When I be loyal, like, I try to be loyal.
Wait a minute, yo. You wasn't in a committed relationship, so it's not cheating anyway.
She asked me, did I have a girlfriend, and I told her no. And I really don't. I gave her my backstory, she gave me her backstory.
So you can't have other friends or something?
I can have other friends.
So why you ain't just call another friend over?
I don't got friends. Because I cut a lot of friends off. Because every time when I need them to talk to, or need something like, oh, can I borrow this? They not there for me, but I'm always there for them.
Yeah, I told you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told you stop trying to save everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's why I was like, hey, I was not trying to. That's why I stopped contacting some of my friends. Even if they get mad with me with this live.
Yo, they said put that shirt back on, bro.
Nah, I'm good.
They said put that shirt back on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look, we don't got a lot of time, you know what I'm saying? Young lady, do you have any questions, you know what I'm saying, for us before we get out of here? Yo, do men still rub feet, bro?
Yes, I know I do. I love to suck the toes too.
Hey, man, come on. I ain't asked you all that.
Hey, I'm gonna just tell you the truth.
I ain't gonna lie, yo.
Look, a female like when you suck on their toes because
Ew.
It do something to him.
So I'm not.
Ew.
All right, so I'm not sucking on toes, but
Ew.
Hold on, I got a question for you.
You're not sucking on my feet.
Why?
hold on, but
That's so nasty. I don't even like with lotion between my toes. That feels so nasty.
Why is that?
It feels nasty. Ugh.
man, I ain't gonna lie. So, especially when it comes to like a new female or something like that, foot massages or massages period is my go-to.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to tell my tricks or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But if I got your feet in my hand, it's only been so long my meat in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I get to rub your back, it's only been so long I'm hitting it from the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? So like, just as soon as the hands start touching you, you feel me? It's pretty much all over. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty much all over. So, you got baby oil?
Yes.
Yeah, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Put that baby oil, rub it,
Yeah, I mean,
back.
I like to warm it up. I like to warm the baby oil up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Put it on the back. You know what I mean? Because once the bra strap pop for real, if she on her back for real, you know what I'm saying? I got to pop the bra strap. I'm like, hey, go ahead, pop the bra strap. You know what I mean? Innocent massage. Hey, innocent massage. Every girl back hurts, bro. Mm-hmm. Every girl back hurts. All right?
That is not an innocent massage.
No, that is an innocent massage. Me telling you, look, if you tell me your feet hurt, your back hurt, let me go ahead, I'ma massage it. Hey, but hey baby, I gotta pop this bar strap for real. And you gotta know how to take the bar strap off with one hand. If you don't know how to take the bar strap off with one hand, practice. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah, I mean, just massaging the back. Just massaging the back. Hey, baby, I gotta pull your pants down just a little bit so I can get your lower back. This is all innocent.
Yeah.
This is all innocent. I gotta pull your pants down a little bit so I can get your lower back for real. You know what I'm saying? So when I pull your pants down, you feel me? Now I got the top of your butt out. You know what I'm saying? Boom, massaging. You know what I'm saying? The lower back. You know what I mean? But you also, I actually YouTube how to get massages and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because I want to be nicer and really know what I'm doing for real. So
look, that's why females love me. Because I got the big soft hands that know where all the pressure points in.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You definitely got to at least know a little something of what you're doing. It's just like fixing a car. I mean, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So just know a little bit about it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to know a lot about it. You just got to know a little bit about it. So massaging the butt for real, you know what I'm saying? The top of the butt. I'm not talking about the lower of the butt. I'm massaging the top of the butt, you know what I'm saying? So the more that I'm massaging, you know what I'm saying, the more she may let me pull the pants down some more. You know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, boom, there you go. You know what I mean? The butt, my dick is on the butt. You know what I'm saying? I just slide right on in. That's innocent though. But
that's not innocent right there.
that's not rape. That's not rape.
That's a thin line of rape.
That's not rape.
That's a thin line of rape.
If she ain't asked for it, you massage her and you just slip your dick in, that's rape.
No. I didn't say, hold on, bring that back. I did not say, I said I lay it on her. Now, after I lay the dick on her butt, if she don't get up and she let me slide in, that's not rape. That's not rape.
It is.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's not rape.
That's the thin line of rape.
Bro, rape, yo, that's like saying if I eat your pussy and then I come up from eating your pussy and I just slide in.
That's still a thin line of rape because
That's not rape, bro. What the fuck are you doing?
because
You telling me I'm raping bitches, bro? Is that what you telling me? You telling me I've been raping bitches?
yes.
Yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. You
Sit up there and massage that woman, right? And I don't care if she get up or not. If you don't ask her if it's cool and she say yes, and you just stick your dick in her, that's rape. And it's coming from a woman. That's rape.
why didn't you just move?
That's she don't know that you about to stick your dick in her.
I put my dick on your butt.
It's still rape. Women, I'm gonna tell you something. We deal with this thing called shock, right? Y'all men don't understand how shock works. And you supposed to be giving her an innocent massage, right?
Right.
And this coming from a woman, and you put your dick on her ass. She's sitting there like, what the fuck? This is not how this supposed to be. She in her head, and her head is, her mind is ticking away. What the fuck? This is not how this is supposed to go down. How do I get out of this without being hurt?
Mm-hmm.
How do I get out of this without him doing? She doesn't know where you coming from. You were supposed to be giving her an innocent massage. So yes, this coming from a woman. It's borderline rape.
Borderline rape.
It's borderline rape.
Okay, say that.
What,
Borderline
borderline
rape.
rape and rape is the same. Y'all get this so twisted. Borderline rape and rape is the same.
Borderline
thing.
rape and rape is not the same
and
thing.
rape is the same thing. Borderline rape and rape is the same
Okay,
thing.
give me that.
What you did was you didn't ask for permission.
Can I put my dick in?
Right. You didn't say can I.
You don't gotta say that.
Yeah, you did.
You don't.
Just because you stick your. I'm gonna tell you something. Whether you like it or not, you have to ask permission. You can put your dick on her ass all day long until that woman say yes and give you consent. You can ask any police officer and they will tell you, did she give you consent? Did she say yes? How do I know? My father used to be a police officer.
Yeah.
And he used to sit me and my little sister down and have these talks with us.
I'm waiting for the no. If you tell me no.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. She's sitting there with like, how can I get out of this without getting hurt? Did she drive herself? Did you pick her up?
I came to her crib.
You came to her crib. Okay, this man can hold me hot. Yeah, women do our minds. Y'all don't understand how women mind work. You know what I'm saying? Some women don't care.
Okay, so
Some women they be gone home for they be gone home for I'm gonna give me some dick. But some women it's different. Some women sit there and be like, how the fuck can I get out of this shit without getting hurt? Without him, because I said no, do something to me. You don't know, but that's what y'all don't understand. Some women have trauma. A lot of women carry trauma.
But that seems like that's coming from a broken woman, though.
That's not coming from a broken woman. You can have any type of woman that. You can have any type of woman that has been, and I know a lot of females who've been in that situation. A lot of females have never had no trauma, no nothing, and we have serious conversations. They be like, "Yo, this nigga told me he was giving me a massage, and he did this to me," and they break down crying because they did not know how to get out of that situation. That's how come I say Netflix and chill. No way. I'm not Netflix and chilling with no nigga. Cause when niggas say, oh yeah, I want Netflix and chill, you don't know me from Adam and Eve. I don't know you from Adam and Steve. You could be setting me up, having me over there, and the first thing you want to do is fuck. When niggas say let's chill, it ain't no let's go on a date. Babe, come to my house and chill. That's the invitation. He's telling you right there, I want fuck. He's telling you. These niggas these days don't even sit up there and say, I want to get to know you no more. First thing they want to do is stick their little dirty dick in you. That's what I'm gonna call it, a little dirty dick. Because most of these niggas around here now fucking anything and everything.
How can you answer? Can you answer? If you don't have to answer, but can you answer how old you are?
50.
Okay. So she definitely. Let me see the mic. Let me bring the mic over. So she definitely been around.
I done talked to a lot of
the
women
way, and she
who
definitely
has been through the craziness. Even myself been through the craziness.
right.
That's why a lot of women, you see now going to church, like they not with it no more. They're like, bump this. I want somebody with some standards, somebody who's going to treat me right, who's going to love on me the way they supposed to. Half the niggas out here don't even love themselves. Half of them don't, and women are getting tired.
I can disagree.
Let me
I can disagree.
I gotta finish up. That you can hold it right there. I just gotta finish up on that the borderline rape thing after I give you a massage.
It might not be your intention.
No. I understand exactly what you mean by a woman in a situation where as though she don't know how to get out of it once they're being put in a situation. But one thing that I also listen for with my own senses is not only verbal but the body language.
Yeah, you got to pay attention. Some women give up. Stop now. You got some of these nasty assholes out here that don't know you from Adam and Eve. Give up their body. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hook up with him. And yeah, it's gonna be what it is. You got some out here like that. But a lot of women not like that. Yeah. And the ones that's not like that be getting mistaken for being like that. Yeah. And that's the sad part. Yeah. That's the sad part. Because if I tell you on a daily how I get approached at work, yo, it is. Can you come chill with me come chill with you at my house? For what? You know, we can Netflix and chill. And when they say chill, it's not, oh yeah, we can Netflix and chill. No, it's, yeah, we can Netflix and chill. I already know what you're going for.
Right.
You think you're going to get some ass, you ain't getting shit from me. Sorry. It ain't going down.
Right.
It ain't going down. A lot of women now are practicing celibacy because of the stupid stuff that's going on out here. Niggas not even treating women right.
I just wish that women would... Oh, going back to finishing off the body language. Body language. If I pay attention to body language with everybody, not just women, but body language is so important when it came to the massage. When she moves her body in a certain way...
Oh, she's telling you she's ready.
She's telling me she's ready. And not only that, and when I mean by she's moving her body in a certain way, man, when she toot that thing up, it's a go. It's a go. You know what I'm saying?
Always, now I'm gonna say this. Not always, because when you rub on a woman, right, her lower back, it's a muscle right there that men y'all don't take consideration. It's a muscle right there, her lower back, that if you get it good and you massage it real good, her bottom gonna go, her ass gonna go up anyway.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Her ass is gonna go up anyway. So not always she's inviting you. That's because you're massaging that area. That's like I don't do massages no more. No, keep your hands to yourself.
I'm gonna be honest.
Unless you my nigga, you're not massaging me.
And listen. Bring it back. I agree. If
That's something sacred. Massages are sacred. That should be between boyfriend and girlfriend.
absolutely,
Boyfriend and girlfriend. Husband and wife. Not somebody random that you just hooking up with. That ain't cool. That's nasty.
I got another question.
hold on, bring it back. I absolutely agree that giving massages is something very sacred. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now
and
that she wants to have a masseuse, and he or she.
even the masseuse, I think is a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? But
No, because you got some masseuses that keep it professional. Like, I know a masseuse. She keeps it professional. You got some masseuses out here that,
could you keep it professional as a masseuse?
yeah, I could keep it professional. The fuck? You ain't my man. I wouldn't massage. But see, one thing about you, they're sure, I'm not going to massage no man. No. I'm not going to, see, I'm not going to put myself in a situation where as though I know that I could be attracted to this man and then, yeah.
And then what?
And then, yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. Bring it back, bro. So that's what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say. When women put themselves in situations and they know daggone right well what was that? Oh, food. Women put themselves in situations and they know exactly what's about to go down. You know exactly what's about to go down. I just wish that women practice celibacy in their early 20s and teenage years rather than waiting until they're 40 and 50 to talk about, you know what I'm saying, they want to practice celibacy all of a sudden now.
You can't,
Yeah.
It's when God called her. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't. God. That's when you can't do that. One thing about you, sure, it's not no time limit on God. It's no time limit on God. It's when God feels as though He's had enough of your bullshit and what you doing out there in the world. And He gives you that testimony of, yeah, like with me. He gave me my testimony. I ain't putting it out there because I don't know who on the podcast.
No, sure.
But and it ain't nothing bad either. It's something that made me really change my life. Made me change my life. Because I got kids.
Right.
And I wanted to live for my children.
So now that God has given you this testimony, now it's a situation where
Not that He just gave me that testimony once, not twice, not 3 times before. Alright, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm a 4-time cancer survivor.
right.
And going through that right there is an eye opener. It's an eye opener. Most people, they get this disease and they keep going on their life as if nothing happened to them.
Right.
And they keep doing stupid stuff. No, I have children. And I got it when my kids were small.
Yeah.
I became Muslim. I was seeking the Lord's face. I became Muslim. All that came back to Christianity. And coming back to Christianity, God said, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of the way you're doing things. I set you down. And in the midst of me setting you down, you ain't learned your lesson. So now, I'm going to sit you down this way. I'm going to make it so that everything, you hate certain stuff. You hate what I hate. You love what I love. And with me, that's what He's working on that with me. Everybody, I got a couple of people that's around me that He's doing the same thing too, but in different ways. But all of us are practicing celibacy. It's like, yeah, God got tired. We done had kids. God got tired.
So how can you find? Are you looking for a man? Yes or no?
Am I? No, I'm waiting for God to send me the right man. Because when you start looking, when you look, you get craziness. Yeah. You get craziness. When you look, you gotta let God send him to you. That even goes with a man. When you choose that person, right? That's not always God saying, yeah, this your person. When it's toxic, that's not your person. God doesn't do toxic nothing. Mm-hmm. So if you're in a toxic situation, that ain't God. Mm-mm. That's not God. That toxic situation is not God at all.
You know what I don't like though? That, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you practicing celibacy, but you got a rose or dildos and all these other toys and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, to help you cope with that.
Let me tell you something. And my pastor, my first lady.
You're numbing the pussy.
Huh?
Go ahead.
My pastor, my first lady, got one. She really went in about that. Like, how you practicing celibacy and you got a toy. That ain't practicing celibacy. You just ain't messing with no man. But you still getting that feeling. That's not practicing celibacy.
Right. Same thing with men whacking off. You gotta stop whacking off. You know what I'm saying? Like, just if you're passionate, you know what I mean? Like,
my thing is this: if you gonna practice celibacy, practice it in totality. You got women like Lauren London. I love her. Nipsey been dead how long now? Nipsey hasn't been dead how long now?
About 7 years.
She hasn't been touched in 7 years. You have some women out here that's really like, it's a mother in our church. There's a couple of folks in my church.
I know women
that's not out there.
I do feel like it's a little easier for women though.
I'm gonna say it like this.
It can be easy for. I'm gonna say it like this. It can be easy for both parties. If a man really seeking his Lord's face, yeah, staying in his word, praying and fasting, doing what he gotta do, it's easy. Like when I was Muslim and being Christian, it's two different things, two different entities, but same.
Very much the same.
Same. You're still practicing. If you're not married, you're practicing celibacy.
There you go.
I would
say as a Christian or as a Muslim. Yeah. If you're not married, you should be practicing celibacy.
But a lot of people out here are so like I beat myself up sometimes because I grew up Christian. Right. And when I was growing up, I always said I'm going to wait until marriage. I'm going to wait till marriage. But when I got older, peer pressure is a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Peer pressure is a motherfucker. And yeah, I got pressured into it, and it didn't stop. Because once you get it, it's like, yeah. And it took until, I was 40, a couple of years ago, I started going to church. I had a boyfriend. Not lie to you. I started hating my boyfriend. Oh, yeah. I told my boyfriend I had a yeast infection for 7 months, so we wouldn't have sex.
That's very toxic.
I did everything I could to get rid of him.
Wow.
But he wouldn't leave. it wasn't until I said, you know what? I had enough. I left. I left my own space.
Let me say something real quick on that. Fellas, it's it's very funny how a woman, what she just said was, it's very funny how a woman will let you know when the relationship is over before she even leaves. You know what I'm saying? She will leave mentally before she even leaves physically, and she will give you the signs. All you got to do is just listen for them. You know what I'm saying? And what she just said was, she gave you the signs. You know what I'm saying? Making up all these crazy excuses about a yeast infection for 7 months, and you still ain't leave, bro. You feel me? Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, I just had to tap in on that. You know what I'm saying? Because women out here are making up a lot of excuses. You know what I'm saying? Why they don't want to be intimate with their significant other and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And whole time, you know what I mean, the relationship is over. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the relationship is over. You know what I mean? Even if she don't necessarily need it from someone else, she ain't willing to give it to you. The relationship is over.
And I say men dumb.
You said
I said men are dumb.
Men are dumb.
Men are dumb. Y'all are so gullible that y'all be wanting to. Women are too. Because the signs be there. If y'all could be living in the same house, and if she ain't touching you, he ain't touching you, and both of y'all been intimate all this time, what the fuck going on? He already telling you, I don't want to be with you. She already telling you, I don't want to be with you. Y'all not listening to the signs.
Right.
Y'all not listening to what's going on. And then a lot of times, humans, I'm not going to say men or women, humans, they want that affection so bad that they would stay in a toxic environment. Because we're not meant to live alone. So they want that affection. Oh, any type of affection from this person is good. No, it's not.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, that person's messing with your mental, your physical, your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Once your mental and your spiritual, once your mental is done, that's it. Your mental, once they done got you mentally to the point where as though you crying every day, to the point as though you saying, I hate myself because of this person. He already done fucked you. She already done fucked you. And a lot of people are committing suicide because of that hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Which is sad.
I have to get on that. You know what I'm saying? There are people out there that, you know, they threaten their own lives because they're really lonely and stuff like that. But wait until you get your heart broken. You know what I'm saying? Heartbreak will really cause you to want to get yourself up out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's something about, you know what I'm saying, when a woman says, I'm leaving you and I'm taking the kids, you know what I'm saying, that will definitely have you contemplating, you know what I'm saying, ending it all. You know what I mean? So before you you know, count your blessings, you know what I'm saying, because sometimes being alone, you know what I mean, is the best thing, you feel me, until you can get your mental right, because once you get your mental right to the point where you can actually handle a woman and within anything that she puts on you, for real, you know what I'm saying? If she says, I'm gone and I'm taking the kids, you become Nino Brown overnight, you know what I'm saying? And you know the lines, you know what I'm saying? You just a scroll in my world trying to get a nut.
Wait. I'm gonna say this because I witnessed somebody go through that type of situation, and no human being in this world is worth you dying, worth you committing suicide for. No human being in this world. First of all, she can take your house, your car, your crib, your how Gerald Levert song go. You done took my house, my crib, my kids, my car, my money. That's nothing but materialistic. Your kids, that's not materialistic. But the house, the car, the money, that's materialistic bullshit. That God gave it to you once, and I'm a witness of it. I had so much stuff stolen from me to where it's though it's saying, and God gave it back to me 10 times fold every time. With a person can't only, how can I put it? God gonna let people do but so much to you.
Mm-hmm.
But so much. And sometimes it's just for a wake up.
Mm-hmm.
It's for a wake up.
I have to comment. Let me comment on that. Yeah, bro. You don't even know what God is even putting you through. You know what I'm saying? Look at
stuff.
Not even just that. You know what I mean? You have to we only got about 5 more minutes before I have to end it though, but you have to look at Job and all the things that, you know what I'm saying, God put Job through, you know what I'm saying, only to make him more, and he always blessed him with it back more, you know what I'm saying, like, and Job always kept the strength, and he always kept the belief,
Even when Job questioned.
Yeah.
Even when Job questioned. And then Job turned around and said, I'm not going to
Curse my God.
Curse my God. Even with leprosy and all that, Job still. Job still. When them people was trying to get him to curse him, he still wouldn't.
When he had the bumps over his body,
Leprosy. It's called leprosy.
Leprosy, and like when he lost everything, his field, his family, everything.
God gave him all that and 10 times more.
10 times more.
Yep.
10 times more. So when you out here and thinking that, oh, you down and out, you down on your luck, it might be a test from God just to test your faith.
Just to test your faith.
Just to test your faith to see where you at with him.
Like he
just want to see where you.
He definitely been testing my faith.
Let me see that mic.
And like so.
Yeah. Yo, definitely just want to test your faith to see where you at with him. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is church. This is church. Pass the collection plate around. You know what I'm saying? What is your Cash App so that people can bless your Cash App? You know what I'm saying? We passing the collection plate around right now.
Pass me my part, good Lord.
Just say it.
Money sign DC Wood 24.
DC Wood 24. You know what I'm saying? What's your Cash App?
$sign Land of 1974.
Hey, y'all heard it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we pass the collection plate around. This is church, you know what I'm saying? Hey, SMOOV TV Network Podcast had a great time, you know what I'm saying? I wish a nigga would podcast, you know what I'm saying? He done did his thing. I appreciate the guests coming over, you know what I'm saying? Like, great session, you know what I'm saying? But I'm out.